The Farm's Kitchen Table. I'm Larry Marble. Thanks for listening to us on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you by D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat with John Tuggle and Company. Corpus inflation surged more than the market was expecting last month, up 8.3% from last year, causing widespread fear that the Federal Reserve could raise interest rates as much as a full percentage point at their next meeting. The DJIA didn't like it, plunging nearly 4%. That's the Dow Jones Industrial Average, down 1,267 points for the day after being up 76 cents per bushel on, I guess it was Monday. November beans were down Tuesday, while corn gave back 3 cents by the bushel. Monday's USDA report showed a drop in last year's beginning supply of 419 million bushel, mostly due to less acres and smaller yield. Even though USDA cut 250 million bushels of usage, domestic feeding, ethanol, and exports, the balance sheet is still left with an overall 169 million bushels less supply, or an ending year carryout of only 1.219 billion bushels, a number that supports $7 corn futures and leaves little room for error going forward. For help marketing your grains, 802-TUGGLE, Tuggle & Company Corp. We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that'll come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade, there at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how did the sheep and goats sell in Fredericksburg Tuesday?
So good, Larry. Ended up with right at 1,000, maybe a tick over. I quoted it, 10 to 15 higher on some of that stuff. Kid market was sure active all day. Kind of sold those better kids up to 330 to 420, just depending on the weight. Some of those feeder kids looked like some people kind of jumped in and wanted a few of them. So there was a little more activity there. The better kids kind of most of them all bring around that $3 to or $280 to $330. So I thought we got along real well there. On the lamb market, I quoted it a little higher also. And we sold some of those lighter lambs, up to I guess close to $4 on some of them. Weighed in the 40s. And those 50 to 60 pounders, they kind of bring from 320 to 350, 60 all day. So I thought we got along real well. Got along good in Fredericksburg today.
Good. How is the cattle sale shaping up?
I'm still thinking we'll get somewhere around that 1,000. It's a little early yet. We're lined up. We've got 2 or 3 in line right now, so they're starting to roll in. So we'll kind of see how the evening plays out in the morning. But sure ought to get close to that, if not a few more. We've got a couple of those bigger bunches that came in we talked about yesterday, so those numbers will add up. Not as many cows and bulls as we have been having, so might have a few more calves to pick through in Fredericksburg tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We'll talk to you after the sale. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value, 94 lower in the afternoon report at 104.77. Estimated Tuesday hog slaughter, 476,000 head. Week-to-date pace is now 951. That matches last year. As we move over toward the beef side of the meat equation, we see wholesale prices weaken in the afternoon. Choice down 228, select down 218. USDA says cattle slaughter for Tuesday 128,000 head compared to 127 last week, 120 the same week last year. The week to date cattle slaughter was 20,000 head above last year's pace at 253,000. That's 253,000. USDA reports minimal cash activity for the north on Tuesday at 143 for limited sales. Last week, confirmed cash trades were mostly 143 in the north, 230 dressed, and 141 in the south. Neighbor, there's your meat moves from yesterday. We are on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. We're getting ready for a Wednesday sale. Kelly, what's it looking like Sunday night?
Oh, looks like we got about 250 in right now, so I'm expecting 350 or so tomorrow. runs just continue to kind of be light. It's just amazing how much feed we've got down here now, how quick that stuff can come back. And anyway, no real bad need to sell one. So runs are going to be light for a little bit. Got about 25 cows on hand. Not really anything as far as pairs go, but do have a couple nice sets of calves in there, most of them black calves. But anyway, like I said, just a light run, but quality's pretty good. I'm expecting about 350.
At Pearsall Livestock for the Wednesday sale, Kelly Thigpen and I are talking Tuesday night. Kelly, tell everybody how to contact you.
Call us there at the office anytime, 830-334-3653. My mobile number is 334-1047. The website, PearsallLivestock.com.
We appreciate you, and we'll talk with you after the sale, Kelly.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Maybe this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. We're on the line with Cousin Brian Litzman from Seguin Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how's the sale going to go this week?
The sale's shaping up pretty good, Larry. Anticipating that 800-900 quality cattle good again this week. These producers, they're just kind of jumping on the bandwagon. This market is excellent right now, and everybody's just kind of taking opportunity of it. And like I said, a lot of places are still dry around here. So, we're still seeing a lot of them little light 3-weight cattle, but, it is what it is. And sheep and goat market, we've been having that 400 or 500. I'm kind of anticipating the same thing. The quality's good. And when you get to the sheep and goats, when the weather's dry, they just do better if you feed them.
Right.
But, a lot of people, they just run out of weeds and grass. Grain's so high now, it's just they're sending them in light, and some of the guys are buying them and feeding them, which is going to work down the road. So I think we'll be in pretty good shape all the way around.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you in Seguin for the Wednesday sale, Cousin Brian Litzman.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone, 830-305-0652, and I'll see you tomorrow night, Larry.
Look forward to it every week. Thank you, sir.
All right, you take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. We're on the line with Doug Bass from Cattleman's Columbus. Doug, it's our first sale. What are we anticipating?
Looks like we'll have a pretty good run for our first sale, Mr. Larry. We're tagging right at 600 here on Tuesday evening. I imagine we'll have somewhere around 1,000, looks like. Somewhere around 150 to 200 cows, and the rest of them be pretty good yearlings. We got a few pretty good strains of calves coming. We got one good set of yellow calves, probably somewhere around 100 of them weighing 5 to 6. Some good crossbred steers coming off of one outfit, weighing around 5. But I think we'll have a good start over here at Columbus tomorrow.
Good deal. Remind everybody of the physical address of Columbus and the telephone number there and your telephone number.
Yes, sir. We're over here at 2000 Reese Lane in Columbus, Texas. We'll be here every Wednesday. We're going to start at 11 o'clock. Y'all can call me on my cell, 979-877-4454. Call us here at the office, 979-732-2622.
We appreciate it. Proud for y'all. Y'all have a good first sale, and we'll tell everybody just how good it was here in a day or two on Down on the Farm Radio.
That sounds good, Mr. Larry. Thank you. We'll see y'all.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate y'all. Have a good week. Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
I'm on the line with George Wackel from Wholesale Steel, San Antonio. Now, George, the company is family-owned and operated. How does that influence a customer's buying experience when they walk in the door?
Oh, when you come in the door, you get welcomed by the people in the front office, and we have the guy outside that when you come in, and you get treated like family, not like just some random person trying to buy something. You get treated like your family. You get welcomed when you walk in the door.
George, talk to us about the lifetime warranty on your livestock panels.
The lifetime warranty on the panels is just exactly what it says. You buy the panel. If your bull or calf or something can break them panels, you bring them back, and we exchange them. No questions asked. We know what our panels look like, and we know our stock.
You advertise yourself as wholesale to the public. How would that benefit the client?
Wholesale to the public means you get the same cost of the panels that give to everybody else. Markup of the third middleman. We make the panels and we sell them directly to you. We do have vendors, but they get the same price as you.
George, we've talked about the 150-pound weight of the panels. That's important, correct?
Oh, yeah, we're working in the pasture. I mean, if you got some rough stock in there, the weight of them panels will help keep them down and keep them in place. You know, you get some that are trying to push you out of the way. You got something there between you that's strong enough and durable enough to keep them where they need to be.
George Wycole, give us your address and telephone number.
It is 18840 State Highway 16. in South San Antonio near Somerset. 210-624-2000.
We're on the line with Phil Brockenbush from Giddings Livestock. We're reviewing the results of the Monday sale. Phil, how did it turn out?
Oh, it went good, Larry. We wound up with 1,097, 227 sellers on a higher calf market and a little higher cow market, too, so it was good.
Walk the pins with us.
All right, your steers, 300 and back, average around 179, brought up to 225. 3 to 4 weight steers, average 173 up to 230. 4 to 5 weights, 168 to 232 and a half. 5 to 6 weights, 165 to 192 and a half. 6 to 7 weights, 158 to 175. 7 to 8 weights, 130 to 160. Heifer mates, 300 and back, average around 152, brought up to 205. 3 to 4 weights, 162 to 207 and a half. 4 to 5 weights, 163 to 197 and a half. 5 to 6 weights, 162 to 172 and a half. 6 to 7 weights, 149 to 177 and a half. 7 to 8 weights, 138 to 160. Bull yearlings, 7 to 850 pounds, $1.05 to $1.60. 850 to 1,000 pounds, 90 to 155. Your high yielding bulls, $1 to $1.13. Medium yielding bulls, 85 to 99. High yielding cows, 75 to 95. Medium yielding cows, 60 to 70. Little thin cows, 15 to 50. Sold a few pairs. Pairs brought up to 14 and a quarter. Bred cows up to 1,300. So it's a little more active on that end of it too.
Well, how about this next week?
We got a little stuff going. Guy called today. He's gonna have 40. You know, I think it'll kind of be like this past week. You know, somewhere 9 to 1,200, something like that.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Never This Person Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, we're starting to cut hay. This grass volume is unbelievable. There's no telling how much we're going to cut, and that's going to be all over the state. These cattle are fixing to get high. I want to remind your listeners now, we've got some cattle for sale, good replacement cattle. We raised every one of them. Heck, I think there's 650 of them. There might be a few more. We've got pairs, breds, exposed, opens, you name it. We've good home-raised cattle. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how did Monday's sale turn out?
Well, it was one shy of 1,000, Larry. We had 999. 156 cows, 12 bulls. Calf market still strong as ever. 2 and 3 weight steers, $1.31 to $2.30. Heifers, $1.03 to $1.78. 3 and 4 weight steers, $1.73 to $2.40. Heifers, $1.41 to $8.88. 4 and 5 weight steers, $1.67 to $2.30. Heifers, $1.14 to $2.05. 5 and 6 weight steers, $1.54 to $1.98. Heifers, $1.13 to $1.25. And 6 and 7 weight steers, $1.55 to $1.87. And the heifers, $1.36 to $1.70. 7 and 8 weight steers and bull yearlings, $1.49 to $1.66. And the heifers were $1.29 to $1.48. Best cow, we didn't have very many high yielding cows. Best cow bring 86. Smaller bulls, $1.06. Stocker cows, 400 to 1,000. And we had a few pairs, 385 on Longhorn pair and 1210 on a good crossbred cow.
What do you feel the sale will be like this next Monday?
Well, I imagine we're going to have about the same, Larry. We've had good rains, you know. A lot of people's had good rains that we get a lot of cattle from, Wilson County and Cornish County and around Seguin. But we finally got one little shower here this evening here in Nixon. So we're still going to have probably 8,000 head of cattle next week.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Gary Butler, for that Monday sale.
You can get us here at Sale Barn, 830-582. 1561 or 62. You can catch me on my mobile 830-857-4330, Larry.
Gary, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, here's a shorter look at the grains. Corpus Milo, September delivery, D's plus 90, 13.98. Yellow corn, September delivery, D's plus 170, 862 3/4. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in September, D's plus 120, 1053 3/4. And Houston beans, September delivery, November list 15, 1463 3/4. East Texas, Oklahoma cotton, 105.82 to 108.07. 596 bales sold. That's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. You're my neighbor. Neighbor, good day to you.